Star money drifting gold, they sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know. OVO.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We back like we never left. I'm going to say what I always say because I got to say what I got to say because I always say it. Everything we do it on God. Everything I do it on God. When I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I am Young Money Bad News, co-CEO of the Star Money Click. Number one rap in the world. I'm BMC for life. That's 1-5, the other co-CEO of the Star Money Click. He's also nominated for awards. He also has his own vodka that sponsors our show. And he's the number one producer in the world. That's Jimmy 2 times. He can't have nice things. 49ers fan, Detroit Tigers fan, Oklahoma Sooner fan, and my brother from another mother. We are the On God Podcast. So let's step back for a moment from yesterday. And let's tap into the week that happened. Well, the weekend that happened. Hella games. A lot of surprising things. A lot of exciting things. But I'm going to start at the top. Number one OSU traveled to Champaign. Put an ass whooping on Illinois. 34-16. Buckeyes are now 6-0, I'm sorry. Illinois 5-2. What I take from the game was it doesn't matter. It's almost like Ohio State can go anywhere in the country right now and they can play anybody's game. So if you want to play a certain way against us, we can match that. If you want to play a different way against us, we can match that. I also like the fact that we take what the defenses give us. If y'all want to set back and play zone, we'll run it down your throat. Y'all want to play man to man, we're gonna throw it over top. But all it's doing to me now is showing me that, and I said this when we made him offensive coordinator. Brian Hartline is the right person for this job because Brian Hartline is a piece of Urban Meyer, Ryan Day, and Chip Kelly all had a baby on offense because he's seen it all. I mean, he's played on the three, and I would consider three of them when it comes to college football and offense. Those are three geniuses on offense that he's grown under. But the defense is just, I mean, we gave them 16 points and they're making it they acting like that 16 points the big. But if y'all go watch the game, it wasn't that type of 16 points. It was more field goals. It was one touchdown and hella field goals. So we ain't gonna act like they was just shitting on us or nothing like that. But another dominant performance, man. I really was happy about what I saw. And what I also like is we ain't even took the I mean, we still at the first level. We ain't even hit a gear on y'all yet. So 1-5, what'd you think?
Oh, same thing, man. I think the defense is just stout. I think we're going to give people problems just on defense. So you put that in with Julian saying just getting better and better every game.
That boy bad. That boy is bad. He's a bad boy.
Better every game. Man, it's a wrap for the country this year, man. Sneak up and surprise us, which can happen. It is football, but at the what I'm seeing, not happening this year.
2 times. I don't know if you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say it probably ain't happening next year either.
No, I mean we're gonna be a problem going forward for a while. 2 times. I don't know if you got to tap into our game because I know your game was at the same time. Was your game at 12 or 3:30?
3:30.
Okay,
30.
so I didn't know if you got.
I watched the game. I was helping my dad put up some curtains, but I watched the whole game.
Okay,
but
so what's your take from the what you saw in the game?
I'm not really adding anything unique to what y'all said. Y'all really beat their ass. That shit wasn't close. Y'all the best team in the country, and like I said last week, if y'all don't repeat, then the world ended before it happened.
That's funny. So that's a good win for Ohio State. We'll get more in depth to everything. We got a lot of shit to go over. Not gonna be the longest show ever, but we got a lot of shit to go over, and I'm gonna make sure we go over it. Miami was on the bye. They're 5-0 still. The game of the weekend. Number 3, Oregon drops to number 7, Indiana, 30-20. Indiana is now 6-0. Oregon is 5-1. I don't know if you guys saw the game. 2 times. What did you think about this game?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Oregon's fucking overrated. Y'all gonna beat their ass too. Indiana's gonna give y'all a run, but y'all gonna beat them. That's probably y'all closest opponent. And to say that shit's really close is y'all have a hard time with them, but y'all will put them away. That's the difference. Y'all got playmakers. Y'all got guys on the other side of the that have played, especially inexperienced guys that played last year in cleanup games. But going back to this game, Indiana, this game was a good game, but the problem was Oregon showed they self on this. They're not who what they perceive to be. They have a damn good head coach. They got some talent, but it ain't there this year, and it showed.
Well, Fat, what you think?
So I watched this game and I was thoroughly not impressed by either team. I thought both of them was butt cheeks. Indiana was less butt cheeks than Oregon, but I don't think, honestly, if they play somebody with defense, like a good defense, they're not putting up 20 or 30. Neither of them are. So, I think once they play us, it's going to be like that Illinois game, to be honest with you, both teams. I don't think Indiana's as good as advertised. They just ain't played a defense yet. So wait till they play some defenses coming up, and then we'll see what they do.
I think Indiana's as good as advertised. I think that Indiana faced a team that was supposed to give them a fight because they were playing in Oregon. I do agree with 2 times. Oregon is not, but I said this coming out of the Penn State game. I said that, yeah, they beat Penn State, but I said, but I didn't see nothing that made me jump off the damn screen when I watched them play. And like I said, I've said it three weeks straight. The Oregon team from last year was better than this team.
Yep.
So it didn't surprise me. Now the Indiana team this year is better offensively than the Indiana team from last year. That's the difference. The defense on Indiana last year was better, but the offense is way better this year than it was last year because they have a better quarterback. Fernando Mendoza can play. I'll give him his due. He can play. The thing about us, though, is we're not going to see neither one of them unless they make it to the Big Ten championship. So neither one of them is on our schedule. So it doesn't really matter what they do, as long as we do what we're supposed to do. If they do what they're supposed to do, we'll see one of them. But if both of them start just losing out the clear blue because they feeling themselves, we won't see neither one of the motherfuckers. Period. So we'll see if they handle what they can handle. But I really believe Indiana is the second best team in the Big Ten. Just off the eye test of watching them. Just watching them alone. I think they have a great coach. Cignetti is a bad motherfucker. They keep thinking, is he gonna take the Penn State job because Franklin got fired today? And I don't think Cignetti should take it. I think he should stay where he is. And if he did take it, I will wait until next year to take it. Let them fill the position right now with one of them interim coaches, and then tell Penn State, like, look, next year I'm coming. I want the job, but I just don't want it right now because I'm over here doing this. Why would I run to you and we're up, y'all down?
Right.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
It would make no sense. But that's my takeaway from the Oregon Indiana game.
And just remember too, if you fire James Franklin owing $49 million, that means they'll fire your ass too quickly if you don't turn shit around. And Penn State's one of those teams that expects to win national championships every year, even though they haven't won one shit since I was a damn teenager.
But you expect to win it with what quarterback?
Exactly.
Kerry
Collins.
You can't always say you're up with the big boys when you don't have big boy talent at certain positions that matter. I don't give a fuck how good you can put a great defense on the field every year, but if your quarterback is a pamper, it's not going to change nothing because
You know what
it's
they
going
are?
to come down to he's going to have to make a play. He's going to have a drive where he wins the game. And Drew Aller he never has been it, and he's been there four
Their
years.
I put their defense how Michigan State was a few years ago. They were just a good defensive team, and the offense was just on the field when it had to be. That's what that shit is.
I was going to say all the games this year that Penn State lost, or the first two anyway, came down to Drew Allers with the ball. I mean, they had chances to win those games, and it was up to him to make big boy plays, and he just didn't make big boy plays.
We ain't got to worry about him no more, though.
Even the games they won though against the sorry ass teams,
He doesn't look good.
they didn't look good. They didn't look good at all.
Especially against Purdy's brother. The game against Nevada was terrible. They should have beat the brakes off him.
We've been talking about Drew Allers being asked for 2 years, and
Let's be honest. When even if he don't get hurt against Northwestern was still gonna beat him.
Yeah.
That's what's so crazy. They was still gonna beat him.
Yeah.
Like Northwestern was going up and down on the field on their ass. All right, so we'll move on. Number 4, Ole Miss won 24-21 over Washington State. Real close game, closer than we thought it was going to be. But like I told,
we skipped
no,
4.
I ain't got. No, I just said 4.
Yeah, Texas A&M's 4.
That's what I said. No. You're going off the new rankings. I'm still on the. No, I'm going off. No. Listen. You're going off the up-to-date rankings. I'm going off of what the rankings were when we announced them. You see what I'm saying?
So you said number 3 Oregon, not number 3.
No, I said number 3 Oregon against number 7 Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said 3 Indiana. That's why.
No. I don't do that. I don't do that until we go to the next week for our picks because I don't want to confuse people.
No, I got you. I was
so
confused.
number 4 Ole Miss 24-21 over Washington State. Number 5 Texas A&M 34-17 over Florida. They are both now 6-0. Oklahoma drops. Number 6 drops to Texas 23-6. Oklahoma's 5-1. Texas is 4-2. 2 times. I'm gonna let you go. And you tell me what you think. What you think about what you saw when you're in the Red River shootout?
First of all, we're overrated. Second of all, Venables should have been the head coach Saturday. When I say that, just because John Mateer wants to play doesn't mean he was ready. That motherfucker was throwing the ball at anybody he thought was open, and he wasn't even getting them close. I mean, he was forcing passes. He was trying to play his old game, and he was hurt. He was trying to protect that. You might as well just put Hawkins out there, and you just would have just ran with it. That cost you the game. It might even cost you a seeding in the playoffs because we got to run a gauntlet now. You got to go through some shit, and now you gonna have to play Hawkins because if you put Mateer out there, he gonna get hurt, and now you won't have him the rest of the year. So I don't really know what the fuck that was because as the week progressed, they kept saying, "Well, Mateer wants to play," and then Venables kept playing it off like, "Well, I don't know if he's ready. I don't think he's ready." And then I'm in there hanging curtains. I see this motherfucker trot out on the field. I said, this might not be good. And it wasn't. So Texas needed this win. I think if they can run the table, they can get right back into the hunt, even though they're 4-2 now, right? 4-2?
Yeah,
4-2? Yeah, 4-2. I have to commend Manning on this. It's funny because his uncle Eli Manning did this shit to me about 16 years ago in the NFC Championship game he played for the Giants. You knock him around, you make him look bad early. He just keeps coming back, and then he starts getting you, and he next thing you know, you can't do nothing with him. And he's starting to. I think he's starting to get it a little bit. He played against a good defense, and he actually played well, and he beat our ass. So I got to give Texas all their props on that one. Venables he didn't handle that situation well. Just play the healthy quarterback and let the shit roll where it is. But you cost yourself probably more than what you really need because wins are more valuable now than they ever were because of how the playoff seeding is, even though there's more playoff seedings. But to lose a game this early, especially with the schedule the way it is for us, that ain't no good because we got some good teams coming up, and you let one get away because we was up 6-0 and had to control the game, and then shit just fell apart. And can't run the ball.
It's
Can't run the ball.
not when you lost, it's who you lost to.
That too.
That's because now it's not based on how many games you lost. It's what kind of competition were they when you lost to them. Just like, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. Indiana beats Oregon in Oregon, but Penn State looks like a pamper. So now when they talk about Oregon, now they go, well, so was we too high on Oregon because they beat Penn State and Penn State really wasn't shit? But that's because they always lying. Instead of going into it, looking and opening your fucking eyes up and realizing you're watching Drew Aller, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Defense is suspect. You don't run the ball. You got two of the best running backs in the country that you keep bringing back every year to play for Penn State. You didn't let these motherfuckers become seniors, and you still ain't doing nothing with them. So then I go over to your team. Mateer was throwing the ball to me.
Yeah, and me.
I'm in my living room catching everything he throwing. This game was Mateer. Because honestly, did Manning play a good game? It was all right. He didn't. I mean, let's be honest. You still could have won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I can't.
But he started to figure out. I think he's starting to figure out. I ain't saying he's turning the corner, but he's starting to figure
out. I can't
say
that. I can't agree with you there. I can't. You know why? Because he just played Florida the week before and he didn't figure out shit. He looked exactly the same.
I get that, but I think, like I said, there's some growing pains with him. He's going to have some ups and downs. But as far as like for him to come in and play against a solid defense and actually not turn the ball over and actually make plays when they needed to make plays, that's what I mean. Now, next week, he may come back next week and look like he did 3-4 weeks ago. We don't know. But like I said,
but that's what I'm saying. So you can't really say he's getting better if he
goes here. Figure some things out. I think he's figuring some things out. I ain't saying he's getting better. I think he's figuring some stuff out.
I just don't understand how. I knew that was going to happen. I don't understand how. I just don't understand what they was doing when after Mateer threw the first two interceptions. It's like, hey man, come on, man, come on, Hawkins, come on, Hawkins.
Venables, I think Venables just didn't have enough guts to say, "Hey, I got to sit you down, kid," and play the healthy guy. I think pressure. I think there's pressure on him. There's too much pressure because we keep losing the. He hasn't beaten Texas yet. He hasn't even beat Texas since he's been there.
That's what I tried to tell you when we was to go back and forth about that a couple years ago. When I said, "Bro, you ain't been beating them, bro.
Yeah,
they've been on your ass." One five. What you think?
I thought we saw Texas's talent overshadow Oklahoma in that game. And what I mean by talent is they just had more players on the field than Oklahoma did. That was basically it, man. I mean, that and your quarterback throwing TDs to everybody but his team or interceptions. He was completing more passes to the other team, man. You guys got to figure that out. Because I thought you guys were going to go in this game and win. I really did. I thought you guys had Texas's number this year. And yeah.
Well, I didn't think Mateer was gonna come in and do that shit, but it's like when they explained the injury to his hand, I said there's no way in fuck he's gonna be able to throw an accurate pass. But then he's throwing off his back foot with a fucked up hand. I'm like, bro, that's never a ingredient for success.
He should have never been allowed to take the field.
No, hell no.
But like you said, Venables he's got pressure on him, man. He has to win that game. He has to have a good season to keep that job. Now, he might be the next one on the chopping block from a big play.
I mean,
because they're.
I don't know. I don't think they would do him like that because, for one, if you really look at Oklahoma in the last 3 years, Oklahoma ain't had a solidified quarterback in 3 years. Like they ain't really had nobody you could be like, yeah, that's our guy. They ain't had our guy.
Been there
Since
3
Caleb
years.
Williams left, we ain't had a single guy.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You gotta let it. See, I think we do the moment. You jump in the moment too fast of saying we should just let him go. He's been there 4 years. I mean, James Franklin been there almost 10 years plus, and never won nothing.
Right.
And nobody
Not
fired
even
him.
close. He ain't never won the big. He
Nobody
never
got
won
rid
the
of
Big
him.
Ten.
Hell
Well,
no.
Yeah, he never won the Big Ten. Yeah, he never won that shit.
Penn State got tired of OK being good enough when they had the team that they believe should have won a national championship this year. It was all in. He brought in,
But it was based on the media. It wasn't based on reality.
Right.
Nobody thought Drew Allen was sweet, but the media.
Right.
And we still trying to figure out why the fuck did y'all think he was sweet.
But you know, what's so funny. They still got him a rejected first round pick too.
Penn State thought he
Still.
was. I mean, obviously the school.
Did y'all see the first interception he threw against Northwestern?
Man, that shit was fucking terrible.
He
terrible.
threw the ball right to the guy.
Yeah. No, he's horrible. Hey, look, my buddy, I delivered to Penn State to death. He's from Philly, Penn State Eagles, and he told me after they lost to Oregon, he goes, "Man, I don't know why they got this boy in at quarterback. He's garbage." And I was like, "Man, we've been trying to tell you all for a year or two that he's garbage, and nobody believes us." But yeah,
I've been saying it the whole time since I ever seen him first check the fucking field. I said, this motherfucker's.
I said it his freshman year when he came to Columbus and we beat their ass, and they kept talking about him before the game. This is Drew Allen's moment. This is Joe Klatt. He's a 6'6" kid, and I'm saying, Drew Allen, sorry, this motherfucker can't see the field to save his.
Did he even throw for 100 yards in this show in that game? I remember that. Yeah. It was fucking terrible.
That kills me when they say, "Well, he's 6'6". He looks like the prototypical quarterback." Well, can he play?
No, nah. That don't mean shit anymore.
I mean,
Drew Brees was 6 feet tall, barely, and that motherfucker threw for damn near over 70 grand in the NFL. And they say, "Hey, that's not like prototypical to you?"
Hey, you say anything, buddy. You look like this, you look like that. That don't mean you can do it.
Nah, they've been doing that shit for so long. Just because you're a tall quarterback don't mean, man. Brock Osweiler was tall as Shaq, and that motherfucker couldn't even see a goddamn bridge if he was standing on it.
Yeah. Couldn't see shit. Number 8, Alabama beat Missouri. Number 14, Missouri, 27-24.
Yeah,
I almost had that one. I almost had that call on that one.
I'm gonna tell. We gonna. I'm gonna go through these last 2 games.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you something. And we're gonna talk about this.
Well,
number 9 Texas Tech beat Kansas 42-17. Number 10 Georgia beats Auburn 20-10. Now this is what I was gonna say. This is what I was gonna say to you.
Yeah.
There is not one great team in the SEC.
No.
Not one.
No.
Every team in the SEC that won on Saturday, that's a top-ranked team, can be had by anybody.
Mm-hmm.
If Missouri wasn't Missouri, they would have won.
Yep.
Yeah.
If Auburn didn't have your old quarterback, they would have won.
They'd have won.
They was up 10-0.
Mm-hmm.
And it just fell apart.
I mean, the SEC, I think this probably is the worst year, one of the worst years in the SEC as far as a true great team in a long time. Like even when there was like a lot of good teams, there was always at least one great team where we could be like, yeah, you could tell they the best. You can't say that right now.
Nah.
It's just a bunch of decent teams that they decent. Like ain't nobody great. Just
you know what it looked like? The Pac-12 right before it started to go downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah, when USC was yeah. I agree with that.
Texas A&M the best team in the SEC?
I mean,
I know they got the record, but Ole Miss and them got the same record. So if you're going off of if you're going off of the eye test and who really looks good, I think it's Bama.
I think I think Bama is probably more put together, better than them two, plus with the experience in their quarterback. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If Bama was to go to Texas A&M and Ole Miss and play on their field, I think Bama get their ass whooped.
Yeah, they would lose that.
I'm gonna be honest. So I really don't have no faith in Bama either. I really don't have no faith in none of them. I mean, Ole Miss and Texas A&M, I could go with them right now because they're undefeated. But Bama ain't shit. But I'm gonna tell you, everybody sleeping on that's underneath the radar, and I think they're probably happy they under the radar. And I said this 2 weeks ago when they won. Texas Tech is a problem.
Yeah.
Texas Tech is really a problem.
Yeah.
They have a good defense. They can score points easily. Motherfuckers better pay attention.
But that's their ritual. Their ritual is running up and down the field. It's never been the defense part they could never figure out.
Yeah, and now they finally got a defense. Like we said earlier, if anybody didn't know, James Franklin got fired today. He was Penn State's head coach.
I called that shit yesterday.
I was never a fan of firing him because I always felt like he was getting blamed for something he couldn't control, and you can't control how sorry your quarterback is. Now
I agree with that.
You can switch him out, but I think the reason why he didn't switch him out because it was a lateral move. Because once the other guy came in, once Drew Allen got hurt, the other dude came in, he was sorry as fuck. I said, boy, this motherfucker is terrible. I said, no wonder you ain't let him play.
You know, that's the same logic I had with Arch Manning this year. If he was that good, he would have started last year. You know, so
and that's what I said. I never was on the Arch Manning bandwagon.
No,
I knew he wasn't ready. And now to this day, I still say he ain't really proved nothing to me. Nothing. Because I think if you get I'm gonna be honest. If a healthy John Mateer plays in that game yesterday, they beat the fuck out of Texas. They would have if he was healthy, they would have beat the fuck out of Texas, man. Yeah. Come on, man. Let's just call it what it is, man. That's just real shit, man. Real shit. Mm-hmm. So that's the top 10 for this week. We're gonna get into NFL week 6. My Eagles lose to the Giants 34-17. Funny thing about this game is a lot of people's like, are you mad? I was like, no.
Shouldn't be.
Players.
First of all, I don't get mad because my starting D tackle, which is the best D tackle in the league, didn't play. My starting O lineman, which is one of the best O linemen in the league, didn't play. My starting number 1 corner went out at halftime.
Was hamstring?
Something like that. And then my quarterback, who never turns the ball over anymore, threw a pick 6, and he hasn't done it. That
was his first interception of the year.
Yeah.
300. It was like 340 something attempts. Which, like I said, that's another receipt on why he's not a horrible quarterback.
But that's why I wasn't really mad, because I'm like, we had a lot of shit going against us that night, and the Giants just caught us at the right time, and shit was going right for them. It was going their way, and
it was a home game.
You know what? I'll say this: you need to go get C.J. Gardner back, because what I noticed is Adoree Jackson, that motherfucker was out there just getting cardio. He wasn't trying to tackle nobody. He was just, he was rubbing motherfuckers on their back.
No. Who's sorry is Kelee Ringo.
Yeah, he's fucked up too. Yeah, he's fucked up.
Sorry. He is the sorriest fucking corner in the league. He's sorry. I just don't want him no more. We can't get Gardner Johnson because he signed to the Ravens practice squad.
Did he? Damn.
Yeah. But he don't play corner. He plays safety.
Yeah, but it's just the fact of what he brings to presence-wise, the energy and the type of attitude he brings. I think when y'all had him on the roster, he brought a more nastier version of y'all's defense, and I think that's what y'all missing right now, especially coming off a Super Bowl. Sometimes you need to find that what we here for again type of situation.
But he was a problem in the locker room, and he had to go.
I get it, but sometimes you need that guy there. Sometimes you just need him.
We would have kept him. He was a fuck up.
Yeah.
He fucked
up. Is a dick. I will say he is kind of a dick, but sometimes you need a dick on your team to just get things that when shit's going bad, you need that dick to say the right thing at the right time, even though he's fucking up most of the other time.
Well,
what was you gonna say, 1-5?
So that's what she said.
Nah, what was you gonna say before that?
I was just saying that you guys were at home, man. I mean, or they were at home. That was it, man. I think if that was a road game,
Like
they may
that, like
still won.
You
Oh,
can't have key players missing and
I was
not.
going to ask if Eli Apple was still in the league because he's the sorriest cornerback in the league. If he's still
Scatterbo is not running for 100 yards and 3 touchdowns if Jalen Carter is playing in this game.
Nah.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Because he was running where he was
running right up the middle where Jalen Carter is, bro. I was like, oh yeah, I see what this is. I understand. It was a smart move though.
Yeah, you better do that.
Yeah. Cardinals lose to the Colts 31-27. The Colts got back on point, but the Cardinals could have won this game. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Look better with
Brissett looked better than Kyler Murray.
Yes.
But like I said, I've been saying this for a while. I don't know if Kyler Murray is still a starting quarterback in this league. I'm gonna be honest. Because if he ain't hurt, he fucking up. So it's gotta be one or the other. He gonna have to fix something.
Yeah.
Chargers beat the Dolphins by 2. Chargers don't look like shit. The Dolphins are sorry as fuck. And y'all are struggling with the goddamn Dolphins. Like, Justin Herbert, I don't even want to do it. Patriots look like they starting to right the ship. 25-19 over the Saints. I'm happy I picked the Patriots. I was happy I picked them. He picked the Saints, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I thought so.
Yeah.
He thought Rattler was gonna come through finally. Steelers beat the Browns 23-9. Dylan Gabriel ain't it.
No.
Dylan Gabriel ain't it.
No, he's not.
Shador, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. Jerry Jeudy can't catch a goddamn cold.
Yeah.
His hands are goddamn bricks. Every time the ball hit him in his hands, he dropped it.
Yeah.
I mean,
You say, hey, that's nice. Tell us he had hands. I didn't think he had any. I thought he had nubs.
I don't know what the fuck he got.
Like, remember them gloves you used to get when you was a little kid? It just had it was like oven mitts.
Yeah.
That's what his hands should look like.
He is. I mean, he can't catch for shit.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers beat the Cowboys.
We was all wrong on that one.
I mean,
you want to know something crazy? I picked the Cowboys in Ed's league too. So now I'm dead because of them sorry sons of bitches.
Yeah, the Cardinals got me last week.
But guess what? I ain't mad they lost.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. The Cowboys sorry to the motherfucker.
They stink. They fucking stink.
They sorry. The Seahawks beat the Jags 20-12. I definitely picked Seattle. I remember that. You picked Jacksonville, didn't you?
Yeah.
I know you did.
No,
You picked them.
yeah.
The Rams, I picked Seattle. The Rams 17, Ravens 3. The
Yeah.
Ravens are done.
Yes,
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
They're D's.
And they had the nerve to bring in Tyler Huntley after you started Cooper Rush. Motherfuckers, you should have played Huntley from jump. Cooper Rush ain't shit.
He's always been terrible.
This shit just crazy, man. Broncos beat the Jets overseas. The Broncos look like a pamper. That fluky ass win they got over us. The referees, thank you. We appreciate you for giving the Broncos the game. We appreciate you.
I got a question real quick on that game because I was hoping when you got to it, I would remember. We talked about Justin Fields last week, man. He threw for like 45 yards or some shit. There was some stat I just saw that said it was some crazy stat where it was in the negatives for the Jets, and nobody's done that in like 27 years on offense in the NFL. Like,
he's terrible. He is Charles.
I think it's over for the starting thing for him, man. You can't keep giving him chances.
Who's the backup?
Me.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. He can't start in this league, man.
Nah, man. Nah. I hate to say it. I like Justin Fields, man. It ain't it.
He just ain't got it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm saying
you know what I think it is? The game too fast for him.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about his speed. I'm talking about
reading defense.
His reading D is too fast for him.
Yeah.
Ohio State, nobody looked so good at Ohio State because you really was only trying. It moves slow. A college game moves slower.
Or your coordinator was simplifying the game plan for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think he plays well if he was like a '90s quarterback. I just think he's not a today's quarterback.
Shit. No.
Yeah.
No.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Steve McNair, a little bit.
No.
No, he reminds me. He reminds me of. Hey, he reminds me of motherfucking us. You said Steve No, 1-5. No, you can't do that today.
Steve McNair, man. What are we doing,
No.
man? Like,
Steve McNair can read defenses,
no.
man. Come on, man. Nah,
Steve McNair is a monster, bro.
man. No, we can't do that.
Remember, Steve McNair went to the Super Bowl.
I ain't saying he's
when they went to the Super Bowl. You might want to go watch his documentary when he got killed. When he went to the Super Bowl, them motherfuckers won like 12 games in a row. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't because of Eddie George. It was because of Steve McNair.
He put their ass on their back.
Steve McNair was one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Man, Justin Fields he can't even lace up one shoe of Steve McNair's. Period.
And Steve McNair was playing hurt a lot of times. He got to the point where he wasn't even practicing no more. He was coming out there raw dogging games.
Justin Fields ain't no 90s quarterback. Justin Fields is a nowadays quarterback. Because nowadays quarterbacks play like this.
He's a community college quarterback.
You either in this day and age, you either good, you're great, or you sorry as fuck. There's no in-betweens. In the 90s, motherfuckers was dope. Even if they was on sorry teams. Warren Moon and them was raw.
Mm-hmm.
Raw.
Right.
Man.
Because they said Justin Fields hasn't won a game since when? He's like 0-something. It's like 0-11 or some crazy. It's some crazy ass stat on that too.
He is horrible. He ain't got a chance. Titans, Raiders. Raiders beat Titans 20-10. Tennessee,
they need some playmakers.
They already ready for the draft, man. Just get ready for the draft. Stop playing games. Just forfeit.
But this is my thing. This is my thing with teams like them, though. Who cares about your draft if you ain't gonna get better? It's the same thing with the fucking Jets. Y'all ain't getting no better. You're fucking sorry. You draft the best quarterback in the draft, you're still sorry. You draft the best wide receiver in the draft, you're still sorry. You get the best defensive player in the draft, we still sorry. Y'all never change. Nothing changes. Like
the
Dolphins.
To be fair,
it just doesn't change.
To be fair to the Titans, they don't draft or make trades or sign free agents to.
Because nobody wants to play in Tennessee for a sorry ass team. They know they're sorry.
Their culture's fucked up there.
Like if I knew you was a contender, I would probably go fuck with it. But what is appealing? Now don't get it twisted. My people is from Nashville. Nashville has come up as a city. It's beautiful. When I'm there, I have a ball. Nashville is one of my favorite cities.
Mm-hmm.
Talent.
No.
Bro, this podcast is the wide receiving core for the goddamn Titans, bro.
Got hands.
I mean, who the fuck is he throwing? You can't even tell me who the starting receiver is on the Titans. I'll wait.
Calvin Ridley.
Oka, whatever, with the African.
And Calvin really ain't been good since they caught him on other gambling shit.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
He ain't been good since.
That year he sat out cost him.
Yeah.
Down there.
They don't have nothing.
They're going to have to do it through the draft, though, because ain't like you said, nobody's going to go there free agency.
But that's my point. Even when they draft, they still sorry. Like
they're fucked up.
It don't matter who they draft, 1-5, they still be like, I'll give you a perfect example. My team blew up through the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts.
And I don't
the whole offensive line.
Quinyon Mitchell, my whole O-line.
Drafting. The only way they're going to get out of the hole they're in is through the draft because no free agents, like you said.
But it seems like it don't even matter who they draft.
Like the Bengals in the 90s, it didn't matter who they drafted. They could draft the best offensive player Best defensive player.
It's their front office, man. When they fired my old general manager, and they only give him a year to even fix the shit, just fired him. You know what I mean? He ain't giving you no time to do nothing. They were pretty much a de facto front office, just drafting motherfuckers. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, they're about to ruin Cam Ward because he hasn't had one productive Sunday yet. He looks like shit.
Even when they won, he looked like shit.
Yeah, and then when he was to win that game, if dude don't fumble the ball at the back of the end zone, they'd have lost that too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And he was begging to be the number one pick. Boy, you should have been like, hell no. Nah.
He said we're ass.
You should have took your ass. You should have took your ass to the Browns. The Browns got way more talent than yours.
Or the Saints, somebody.
The Titans are sorry, bro.
Saints actually got playmakers, man.
They got way more talent. Yeah. Packers beat the Bengals 27-18.
I saw a few things in this game that was positive and a few things that was negative. We started out terrible because they were doing what I told you guys they would do, throw the ball 1,000 times. And then in the second half,
because you have no running game.
We ran well. We ran really good the second half.
And you traded for Joe Flacco, who started his career in 1920 with the Dayton Triangles.
You guys are missing the point here. You guys are so caught up on the Joe Flacco bullshit. The quarterback was never the problem.
Joe Flacco ain't came in my mouth.
The problem was always Zach Taylor playing like Joe Burrow was still in the game.
Well, I agree with that.
You have to.
I agree with that.
They didn't run. They never ran. You can't go 3 and out and expect your defense to look good. Our defense looked really good the first half of that game, even though they were going 3 and out. Second half, when Hendrickson didn't come out, they didn't look as good, but they were still serviceable. But the second half of the game, when they came out, ran the ball, ran effectively, that opened up the passing game better. The offensive line looked a little better. It helped. So
this was a winnable game, man.
I was encouraged by that. Flacco didn't look as bad as I thought he would, even though
no, I just had to fuck with you.
Down and around. I was encouraged by the game. I thought that the second half of the game, if they build on that, we'll be okay. He
protected the ball better, though. He protected the ball better than your boy.
Yeah, we probably won't make the playoffs, but I was encouraged by that. You got to run the ball. It don't matter if you're and Chase.
But this was a winnable game, man. It was 10-7. This was a winnable game.
They was running well on a top 5 defense. So I think if they pick that up, you can't expect your offensive line to get teed off on every single play and win. It's not going to happen. You got to tee off on that defensive line. You got to wear them out a little bit, and then prolong some drives. Give your defense some rest, man. So I was encouraged by the third quarter and the fourth quarter of that game. First half, I was like, what the hell are we doing? We're back to what we did last week. That didn't work. The week before, that didn't work. So I was encouraged by that. So I think moving forward, we'll see how they do. If they abandon it or stick with it. If they stick with it, we'll have success. If they don't, we won't.
I never thought Joe Flacco was the problem.
No.
Because
everybody's we need a quarterback. We didn't need a quarterback.
Well, that's because your fan base is the Bengals.
No, it wasn't why. Fan base. It was fan base. Other fan base.
No, it was your fan base.
No.
Well, your fan base always screaming. If Jake Browning looked like dog shit, y'all screaming y'all need a quarterback.
We needed.
Every single fan I know said, you know what, we can go get Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
We can go get so and so. And I'm like, well, once you got Joe Flacco, I already knew what was gonna happen. One thing about Joe Flacco is very, very controlling with the ball.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw the ball in harm's way a lot. The only problem with his game sometimes is he throws a lot of conservative throws. Like he throws underneath a lot.
Check down hell.
He's check down daddy.
A lot of low balls and a lot of conservative balls. And my boy Ishi Vosh, or whatever the hell you say his name.
Ishi Vosh.
He
He
couldn't
shot the
catch
motherfucker, hit him. That motherfucker hit him right on the
three
numbers.
right hands, and he dropped them all. Stone
He's
hands.
very inconsistent. I'll say that. He's very
But
inconsistent.
and this is another thing. I'm gonna say this too.
Mm.
Defense ain't shit still. It still ain't shit. And it only works when Erickson is in the game. When he went out the game,
That's what I'm saying. When Hendrickson
but that's
went,
how you know, like, yo, Henderson, he gone. You
Yeah.
it's like your pass rush is so shitty. But that's the moves that me and Two Times were talking about the other day when we said a year ago, DJ Reader was not a good move to get rid of. That was not smart. Should have kept his ass because now he in Detroit balling. They
Well,
over there balling. They D line is raw. That motherfucker raw.
He's happy.
I don't disagree with any of that. DJ Reader was the move. I mean, that was the guy we needed to keep on defense, and we needed that middle. We don't have that now. And Jacobs.
And then your safety, you let go to Atlanta. What's his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Who's that?
Your safety that you let go to Atlanta in free agency 2 years ago.
In that one, because that dude wanted to reset the market at safety, and he got paid down in Atlanta like way too much. So I could see why they let him go, because he would have tied up.
He did that because you went to the Super Bowl based on right. him and y'all leading the league in turnovers that year. So I see why he wanted his money.
Yeah, I wouldn't have paid him either.
But so you just got it. But you also got a cheap ass organization, so you ain't paying nobody anyway.
I know I've explained this before, but you do realize that my franchise isn't able to go in and pay players like your guys' franchises, right?
Yeah, we've been to that.
The small market.
The Brown family has zero money outside of the Bengals. So in order to sign these big contracts, they have to go into a bank and then take a lien out against the Bengals franchise for their payroll. They don't have money to just put up for this stuff. That's why a lot of the negotiations are slow and stuff like that, because they gotta take liens out against future.
They gotta file a loan application.
Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Honestly, they either need to sell a portion of the team to get somebody in there with some money, or they need to just sell the team, because that's, you can't go in there and finance a team like it's the 1980s no more. These players are getting paid way too much. And let's face it, you're putting $150 million on somebody. That's a lot of money for a bank to take a risk on when somebody could get hurt and you may not get that return back from that team, So,
and they need to do like how my team did, sell a portion of the team just to get some money. That's how we paid Purdy.
Yeah, that's the problem with the Bengals, bro. Like, we can't sign those big free agencies because we got to put it in escrow. And I mean, it's a terrible system for us. We're never gonna get these top free agents like that until they sell the team.
Well, then then Mike Brown's daughter can't be in charge of the damn drafting department too.
Yeah, that's too. They need to hire a staff. I mean, I got a laundry list of shit to go down that they could do organizationally, but one is
we'll do a Bengals special in a couple weeks.
Shit. I'm not. I don't. Shit. You lucky you get. Hey, he lucky he getting this much motherfucking conversation out of me about the fuck wrong with you. You lost your goddamn mind. I want to talk about these. I don't want to talk about the motherfuckers no more now. I'm tired of talking about them already. I'm moving on, matter of fact. What are you talking about? He can write that list down and put the shit up on the camera like this, because I'm not going over there. Fuck that list. He lost his mind. Yeah, that shit dead. 49ers lose to the Bucks 30-19. I want to give a shout out to Fred Warner, man. He broke his ankle.
Dislocation.
No, it's broke. It's broke. Here, let me show you how sweet I am. Fred Warner will need surgery on broken and dislocated ankle suffered in week 6.
Okay, they must have just updated it, because that's what they've been. They just updated it.
I got it while we was talking. I just didn't say nothing.
Okay, that's cool then.
Yeah, it's broke. So, and I seen the play. I knew it was broke when I seen.
Yeah, it was broke. That motherfucker was broke. That's why I was like, that's why I can't have nice things.
The first interception that your boy threw, I said, Who in the fuck? I said, Mac Jones. Mac Jones, who the fuck are you throwing it to? It wasn't even the person he was throwing it to. They wasn't even over there. They was the underneath route. He threw it to the route. I said, bro, you got to be kidding me.
According to Tony Romo, dude said the rubber should have ran the wrong route. I said, either way, still threw a pick. Don't really matter who the fuck was where they at. He threw the motherfucker to the damn defensive back.
Man, y'all the most hurt team in the world.
Man, we can't have nice things, man.
Y'all need insurance.
Nah, hey, your insurance company gonna hang up on us. You said, how much you want?
That is crazy. So that's the games for the week. We still got the Lions and Chiefs tonight. Who y'all got before this game? Come on.
I think
I'm gonna go with.
I'm going
Where
Detroit.
they?
It don't matter what the fuck they play. I got Detroit.
Yeah.
They playing in Kansas City where Detroit beat them the first time, the first game of the year last year. Yeah, when they smoked them. I got Detroit.
I'm gonna go Kansas City in the refs.
No, I ain't fucking with that.
That's how this should be going.
That shit ain't working no more.
I don't like it. I'm just saying.
That shit ain't gonna work no more. They're not. Kansas City, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They little run, that shit is over. Until they get Rashee Rice, they not gonna do shit, bro.
When is he back? He should be coming back here soon.
After week 6.
Okay, so next week.
But he don't have enough. And against the Lions that can run the ball.
Yeah, Xavier Worthy and Schuster Smith ain't gonna work.
Lions about to fuck around and beat their ass. Who you got, 1-5?
For tonight?
Yeah.
Lions.
Oh yeah. I got Detroit.
Let me
get y'all. Let me. I can't remember. I did get y'all picks for Monday night. The 2 games, Bills and Falcons, Bears and Commanders. We all took the Bills and everybody took the Commanders, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it over. I want to give a shout out. The WNBA Finals. The Aces win it again, 97-86. That is 3 WNBA championships in the last 4 years. They have made history. They have become a dynasty like the Houston Comets and the Minnesota Lynx. Aja Wilson's had 31-9 and 3 in the closeout game. She also wins her 4th MVP. She's a 4-time MVP winner, and she has also won 2 Finals MVPs. The question I have for the squad is, could this Aces team beat that Lynx team in 7 games? Or better yet, this is what I would say. Out of the 3 teams, who do you think is the best 3? I mean, the best. If you was to rank them between the Lynx, the Comets, and the Aces, what order would you put them in?
Comets, Aces, Lynx.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Nah.
Oh.
Nah.
I go Ace.
Nah. Who you say,
I feel like nobody's list will be wrong though.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead, 1-5. Who'd you say?
I said Aces, Comets, or Lynx and Comets. And I guess say the Aces because they won the whole thing.
So
It'd probably
listen,
be if they
I'm going Comets, Lynx, Aces. And the reason why is because there ain't nobody on the Aces that can check Maya Moore. Period. She busting the Aces ass if they was to play them in 7, for sure. The reason why the Comets would give the Lynx a problem and the Aces a problem, because the Comets defense was always really good too.
Yeah.
But can't nobody on the Aces check Maya Moore. Go down in the history of the WNBA. Maya Moore, if not the best player ever, she's top 3 as the best player ever in WNBA history.
I agree with that.
Even in college basketball, women's college basketball, ain't nobody fucking with Maya Moore, bro. That's why she was the first Jordan signee as a woman, and to this day still signed to Jordan because she was the coldest. The bitch is the coldest.
But you know what though? I just feel like if Juju come back right when she go to the league, she might end up being the one.
She would be Maya Moore part point 2.0.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she might be the one, the
She
next
got
one.
that type of game. But
Yeah.
I think if you put Asia Wilson, because then they had Simone Augustus too. Simone Augustus was a problem. You
Yeah.
put the Aces up against them, the Lynx will bust their ass, bro. They will bust their ass. I'm sorry. Asia Wilson to get hers. They put Tina Charles on her. I already know what it is. See, the Lynx had a squad, bro. The Lynx was cold. Like, they was cold. Like, my live motherfuckers don't know that though, because they ain't get to see it though. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Mariners for beating the Tigers the other night. I watched that 15-inning extravaganza. That was a good ass game. I knew you was gonna be Saudi.
No, I ain't Saudi. I just can't have nice things.
Me and my girl watched that shit. That shit was nice as fuck. It was a hell of a game. Shout out to them. Shout out to the Blue Jays for smoking the Yankees. They actually playing right. They playing right now. They just came on. So when we get off here, I'll be watching that. I'll be tapping into the baseball game. The Dodgers and the Brewers made it. They beat the Cubs. The Brewers are the number 1 seed. The Dodgers, that's who they'll be playing for the NL Championship Series. So 1-5 might get his wish. He might get the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. I definitely got the Blue Jays and the Dodgers in that bitch too, for sure. Because I know, and I think the Blue Jays might fuck around and win it because the Blue Jays they hitting staff is it's on point. Them motherfuckers can hit that ball, boy. So let's get into these side notes when we get out of here. It was 2 times last week. Yeah, I remember. 1-5. What's your side note?
Oh man, my side note is, you see my background here?
Yeah.
Trying to upgrade the studio a little bit. Trying to make it a little bit more presentable. I know the past few weeks the camera hasn't been as good, but just bear with me a little bit. We're gonna get there, and we're gonna make this thing look as professional as possible. So I appreciate everybody rocking with us. Go tell a friend to tell a friend, because the podcast needs more subscriptions. We need more views. We need more of you guys interacting with us. We're approachable. Get on social media and hit us with who you think is the best at whatever, and chime in with the conversations we have. Let us know what you think. We'll definitely tell you what we think. News we'll get on there and tell you you're a bum.
For sure.
Really will.
Sure. But I'm also a very receptive person. So right. However you think, don't get it twisted. When y'all seeing us go back and forth, this shit is not personal. This is business. This is what we do. We've been sports junkies since we was kids. So we don't. This is not low blow shit. This is my opinion and their opinion. That's just how we roll.
Nobody's going to the trunk of the car in any of these episodes.
It's not that serious. When we're not on camera, we still call each other and talk like normal motherfuckers.
We're brothers. We're brothers.
Right. What is your side note for the week?
All right, so I got some birthdays for you. So Charlie Ward, he turns 55 today. Happy birthday, Charlie Ward. And then former Olympian Marion Jones, I would say medalist, but they took those back because of all the doping. So she's 50 today. Happy birthday, Queen. And this one's for both of you two. Les Horvath, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he was a halfback and quarterback. He was the first Ohio State halfback to win the Heisman Trophy in 1944. So he would have been 104 today. So happy birthday, heavenly birthday.
Happy birthday, legends. Yeah, I know who Horvath is for sure. Look at the Lions already on their ass. On their ass. My side note is very, very simple. It's not even really a difficult thing. I would like to give a shout out to my woman for being by my side and having a great weekend with me this weekend. I went to go see Strangers, the movie, Chapter 2, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That shit was dope as fuck. But no offense to white people, because my lady's a Caucasian lady. But no offense to white people. But white people, if you are in a cabin by yourself in the woods and a motherfucker come knocking on the door and they beating on the door, if you don't go grab some shit before you walk to the door, you're a fucking idiot, bro.
You deserve whatever the fuck they did to you.
But I'm talking about this type of shit. Boom, 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 boom. Like, bruh.
I'd have put a hole through the door.
If you come knock on a black man's door like that, the first thing gonna come out of a black man's mouth is this. Who the fuck beating on my goddamn?
And then you get the hole in the door.
Then I'm gonna grab some shit. Cause strangers, because listen, I'm just, and if you ain't never seen Strangers, just for anybody never seen it, this all this is. The thing that makes strangers strangers, they wear these crazy masks. But it's nothing but really just a home invasion. It's basically just a home invasion, but they wear these crazy ass masks and they be on bullshit. Like they coming to kill you. So my thing is, like I said,
Sounds like The Purge.
It's not like The Purge.
Okay.
The Purge is like a one night annual thing. This is murder, bro. This is home invasion murder. Like this is they get you out in these woods and they set you up out there on purpose.
Yeah, that ain't no good.
Bruh, like for real, bro. Yo, bro, don't come to the door. If a motherfucker beat on the, please grab something first. Get you your pistol.
A coat hanger, something.
Goddamn it, something, bruh. Because you know you in the middle of the woods, bruh. Like, nothing's out there. Who will be beating, bruh, who will be beating on your door like that?
Smokey the Bear.
White people act like we're invincible sometimes, and that's not the case. Especially,
Period. It ain't even trying to act like y'all invincible. You act like you ain't got no goddamn common sense a lot of the times in movies. Like they dumb it in the motherfucker. Like, bro, how can you be that stupid? I had my girl crying so loud. I had her laughing so hard. We're watching a horror film, and she's laughing the whole time because I'm pissed about the fact that these motherfuckers is letting them get. Man, this motherfucker sitting there at the table eating a motherfucking burger, bro, right? He eating the burger, and he got ketchup all on his mouth, just coming off his mouth and shit, right? Next thing you know, it's dripping into his little case. Next thing you know, some shit is dripping from the ceiling, red as fuck. On his fries, he look at his fries. They look up. These motherfuckers then cut a boar's head off and hung it on the top of the. I said, bro, how the fuck did they even get in the house and set the shit up while y'all was in? The bitch been here the whole time, bro. The movie, but don't get it twisted. Y'all should check Strangers out. That shit dope. That shit is fire. And white people, I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm not really trying to take a dig. I'm just saying, bro, black people, you can't put a black person in a movie like this because black people on bullshit.
That shit would have been 10 minutes long. Hole in the door, call the police, bag in the suitcases, we up out of here. Happy Apollo, we up out of here.
Hey, bro, that shit but it's good as fuck, bro. If you ain't never seen Strangers, check it out, man. It's dope. So Detroit about to score a touchdown. Like I say, and I say this every time I say it. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I'm Young Money Bad News, the co-CEO of the Star Money Click. I'm no one rapper in the world. I'm also BMC for life. That is 1-5, the other co-CEO of the Star Money Click. No one producer in the world. He also owns the Punish Me Vodka that we sip that sponsors the show. That is Jimmy 2 times that can't have nice things because everybody on his team is damn near decimated and hurt. He's also a Detroit Tigers fan, I'm sorry, and an Oklahoma Sooner fan. And he's also my brother from another mother. We was the On God podcast. Y'all stay prayed up. Y'all gonna get y'all money tomorrow. We out.
Peace.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draping gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.